There was a time when car companies weren't building vehicles. They were building monsters. Engines so powerful, so extreme, they broke the rules of racing in the streets. Some were banned from NASCAR. Others were banned from the drag strip. Some never made it to production because they were just too much. Today, we reveal the 7 banned engines that were simply too powerful for America. They didn't fail. They scared the world. They called it the elephant because it was massive and unstoppable. The Chrysler 426 Hemi was built for one reason: to win. With hemispherical combustion chambers and over 425 horsepower, it crushed NASCAR in the 1960s. But it was too dominant. NASCAR banned it in 1965 unless Chrysler sold it to the public. So they did, but only just enough. Even after the ban, the Hemi became a legend and still rules drag strips today. Ford built this engine to end the Hemi's reign, and they succeeded, on paper. The 427 SOHC, or Cammer, had overhead cams, 600-plus horsepower potential, and revved like no other. But NASCAR refused it. Too complex, too fast, too late. The Cammer never raced in NASCAR, but in drag racing it became a hidden weapon, dominating for years. A banned legend that never even got a fair shot. It weighed almost nothing, and it hit like a hammer. The ZL1 427 was a full aluminum big block put inside a Camaro. Built for drag racing, only 69 were ever made. It made over 500 horsepower in stock form, but it cost double a regular Camaro. Insurance companies hated it. Dealers couldn't sell it. It was quietly killed. Not because it failed, but because it was too extreme to exist. Before Pontiac made the GTO, they built the 421 Super Duty. This was a race engine sent straight to the streets. Dual carbs, forged internals, factory headers. It dominated NHRA drag racing so hard, the NHRA had to ban it. They said it gave Pontiac an unfair advantage. Only a few were ever sold to the public. Today, it's a holy grail for collectors and a reminder of Pontiac's pure muscle power. What if I told you one of the most banned engines was a V6? The Buick Stage 2 Turbo V6, used in the Grand National and GNX, didn't sound like a monster, but it acted like one. Turbocharged and lightweight, it destroyed V8s on the track. NHRA restricted it. Racing classes banned it. It was embarrassing too many competitors, and they knew it. The engine that proved size doesn't always matter. Speed does. 840 horsepower, factory drag tires, trans brake. The Dodge Demon wasn't just a car, it was a factory drag machine. So fast, the NHRA said you can't run it without a roll cage and parachute. And this was a street-legal car. It could do a 9.65-second quarter mile, right off the showroom floor. Too fast for the strip, too wild for the streets. It was banned from racing, unless modified. Dodge didn't care. They embraced the chaos. Before muscle cars, there was royalty. In 1930, Cadillac released the V16. 16 cylinders, 175 horsepower, pure class and engineering marvel. It was smooth, silent, and enormous. But then the Great Depression hit. Then World War II. Big engines were seen as wasteful and un-American. The V16 faded away, banned by economics, not law. a forgotten king in the kingdom of torque. These weren't just engines. They were statements. Statements that said, we can build faster, louder, wilder than anyone else. But sometimes power goes too far. These 7 engines were banned, not because they failed, but because they succeeded too well. Which one blew your mind the most? Tell us in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more horsepower history right here on Auto Evolution Hub.